So welcome back to this case for second case for this week of Fair Friday. Today's case we're actually going to Alabama. So of course we just discussed Florida, so we gotta go to Alabama next. And so this case actually was said to have had widespread national attention. Of course, this was a couple years ago, but somehow I guess I don't remember. I guess I must have been too young to read about this, and so I thought it was very interesting. Give all the information I could publicly find, and so let's go get started.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So of course, we're actually going to start with the mother of the victim, not the technical killer. So Marshae Dorisha Jones was said to have been born sometime in 1991. If I did my math right, she was born 1991 because it doesn't give a date of birth or anything. She was said to have been growing up in Birmingham, Alabama, even though the story takes place in Pleasant Grove, Alabama. She would have a daughter in 2014, and that's all you're going to get about the daughter. Like, I don't have a name. That's all that's mentioned. And so she does get a job. Where exactly what she was doing is not said, but she would meet this male whose name is not released to the media for whatever reason. She and this male would have like a father together. She and this unnamed male would have a child together. So she didn't give birth to the child, but she wound up getting pregnant by him. And it said that they were dating, but I couldn't exactly. And so also at said job was a woman named Ebony Jameson, who is also very important to the story. It was said to have been some jealousy because Marshae and the unnamed male were apparently dating. But what is known is that he did get her pregnant, and so of course Marshae and Ebony had some sort of beef over this unnamed male. So on the fateful day of December 4th, 2018, Marshae will be driving around with some friends, 5 months pregnant with, again, this is the same child that she had gotten pregnant with by the unnamed male. She would find Ebony, who also was one of her friends, at the local Dollar General in Pleasant Grove, Alabama, where the story's about to take place. So then, of course, Marshae, I guess, comes up with the idea to go confront Ebony. And so then sources say that Marshae was throwing punches at Ebony and she was winning. Other sources say Ebony was hitting Marshae. But apparently what is known is at one point, Ebony has started losing the fight. So then she goes and grabs a gun. Apparently she gave it as she claimed to have given it as a warning shot, but it shot Ebony. It shot Marshae and it went to her stomach. Remember, she's 5 months pregnant. So then of course police are called. They're both arrested. Marshae has a miscarriage, sadly. She's losing her daughter, Marlasia. That's the name she would have given her daughter had she survived. So Ebony, of course, despite her actually shooting Marshae, technically killing the child, she would somehow have all her charges dropped, and Marshae will be arrested on manslaughter with a $50,000 bond. The grand jury apparently failed to indict her and claimed self-defense. Ebony had technically committed the murder in self-defense, so that's how she got off. Marshae, on the other hand, Marshae somehow was actually able to get out on bond. According to records that I found, Marshae was able to get out on bond somehow. And so Marshae would get charged somehow on the grounds that it was technically seen as an abortion, which of course is illegal in Alabama, as you can imagine. And Alabama is actually one of the 38 states in the United States where a fetus, which fetus being an unborn child, could identify for a victim of homicide, which of course, being shot, of course, that is a method of homicide. So protests obviously would occur. There'll be national outrage, and the district attorney, for whatever reason, decided we're going to drop the charges. You can either diminish the charges or you can drop them entirely. And I can't remember what the third option was, but yeah, so they just decided, I guess, for the sake of it, just to drop all the charges. So Marshae's out now. Ebony is technically out doing whatever the hell she's doing. And yeah, so that was a sad case of Alabama versus Jones. Of course, that's all I could find. If any of you know Marshae, or either Marshae or Ebony or any one of the friends at the time, could tell us a little more what happened, that of course will be welcomed. And I'll see you fail on the next case. Bye.
I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares.
that you said. I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion, even though I offer all of the solutions. I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt, never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm, I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string, you don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings, you don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored?